Hello and welcome back to the final episode of Kirby's Dream Land 3 with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Puggy. So, King Dedede, and he's behaving weirdly, is King Dedede. That is because he is possessed by dark matter. Seriously. So he is not using his normal attack patterns. Instead, he is jumping in the air and, yeah. Okay, I have actually brought, having said that, yeah, he still uses his hammer. I will give him that. But, yeah, using Needle is not great because, well, it's a close-range move, so it doesn't work well with King Dedede. He still has his hammer slam and everything like that, but he looks really weird when he's possessed by dark matter, does King Dedede. And he also has, of course, his inhale as well, just like in previous Kirby games. So yeah, you want to be near his hammer when he uses it so you can actually damage him, because that's important. And yes, this fight is actually fought in two phases as well, because, as I say, he is possessed, as we'll see. But yeah, the only time Dedede actually opens his eyes is when he gets hit. Seriously. Forget having a monster to clobber that dear Kirby. King Dedede is more than able to be possessed himself, I think. But then again, that has happened before. Maybe not with the nightmare, but certainly in the... Oh, wait, no, this was before the Kirby anime, wasn't it? And yeah, you don't want to get inhaled, seriously. Yeah, and I've stuck with Nego here. I've stuck with Nego. And with that, King Dedede now starts floating. Yeah. If it wasn't obvious he was being possessed before, it definitely is now. Seriously, he even looks like he's got a huge lump on his back, carrying him around. So now, the only way to actually damage dark matter, who's possessing King Dedede, is to actually attack the eye there. Seriously. And then he pulls a Pac-Man and starts chomping ad nauseum. The easiest way to avoid that move is, well, to pretty much, jump out of the way, really, unless you have, like, a projectile to get back at Dedede with, which I don't always do. Seriously. Again. And keep in mind, if you inhale more than one of Dark Matter's attacks, he will and he's very good at following you, it seems, as well. Seriously, that pack attack is no joke. Well, Kirby ain't a ghost, I'll say that. Seriously. So, you can actually attack the Dark Matter from behind as well. It's just, you'll have to be careful. And also, if you inhale more than one, then yeah, that does hurt. You can still hit Dedede / Dark Matter while he is moving, which is good, because that was the thing that did confuse me in this fight. Because I thought you had to actually damage him while he's, well, not, well, his eye, I mean, Dark Matter's eye, not Dedede's, obviously, is open. So, yeah. I don't know if you can inhale multiple. I think you can actually multiple. Why am I facing the other way? That's a thing with my Nintendo games. I don't know what the hell I'm doing here. So yeah, what I'm trying to do here is jump over his moves, and yeah, I'll just have to put that down to the thing. Also, I like the fact that we're fighting on top of a castle top, even though this was like in an ice world, seriously. Which, another thing. An ice world will come into play again in Kirby 64, and that one, well, I didn't really think about that until I read a few YouTube comments, of all things, regarding the world. Seriously, don't you bite me, Dedede. Yeah, whatever you had for lunch, I don't want it. I don't think dark matter tastes very nice. I don't think it would taste very nice anyway, because it doesn't give Kirby any abilities. Well, just we have, there is an actual Dark Kirby sort of thing. although it was referred to as Devil Kirby, I think, in the Japanese version of Kirby. Right back at ya. So yeah. The annoying thing with those rather shadowy moves that he uses, is that he can easily beat you down with just one. If you can, what I'd like to do is actually not have him spat out. Seriously, that's annoying. It's one of those moves, like with the scratch attack with the lion in Kirby's Adventure, and maybe that stupid move with the beetle as well, also in Kirby's Adventure on the NES. Can be rather annoying. It takes up your time, so to speak. And yeah, I did let him damage me. Much as annoying as this boss is, he's very annoying, and we still have one more boss to go. And if you've ever played Kirby's Adventure, you know where this is going. I'll get to it though when I get to it. Seriously. And what the hell, Nego? You're not doing your job, mate. You're not doing your job. You're supposed to jump on them, not let Kirby get kicked in. Well, I don't know if he has any walls, so I'll leave that be for now. So yeah, you can actually use the side of the stage to actually get higher, because of course you can't jump 3 times with Nego while you are and yes, I do want to keep Nego in the fight, because if you die you lose your animal buddy. You lose your animal buddy. I think I've already said that in the Let's Play, but in this case it does actually bear repeating. I know I don't like repeating shit, but in this case it does actually bear repeating here. Because, yeah, Nego, maybe Nego's tired. I'm gonna say that he's tired. No, don't get, no. In fact, both of them get hit, so it's not just Nego. Okay, what? No, hit him, not me. Seriously. I don't know if I hit him there, seriously. Because it's quite obvious if you do hit him, because King Dedede will stop in midair. Seriously, if he's moving, that is. Why am I facing the other way? Seriously. Okay, it's the background. It kind of clashes with the Dark Matter's shadowy attacks there. Seriously. But that being said, yeah. Okay, so it's floating down again. He floats all around us, Dedede, in the second phase of this fight. But yeah, there we go. The most annoying is when he's in the middle up top there. He can easily avoid any sort of maneuvers you may have. Anyway, Dedede seemingly plops to the ground, and finally we get all the heart stars together and create, I can only describe as our next thing. And Gooey even joins in here. Dispelling the dark matter, yada yada yada. We've seen that before. Seriously. But poor King Dedede. Seriously, I kind of feel sorry for him, even though he actually hates King Dedede and everything. But yeah, no dancing this time. But are we just gonna leave him there? Apparently we are. Yeah, he actually helped us last time. But no, apparently we're not. We're going straight to level 6, which is the final boss. Yes, I don't think you'd face this if you hadn't got all the heart stars. So yeah, and the next one's called Hyperzone. Okay, King Dedede's back to normal there. We even get to see all the animal buddies there as well. With that, we get the... Okay, Kirby turns into... I'm not even going to say that. Sailor Moon? I guess. It's not the Star Rod, it's the Heart Rod, though. I may well just die here because, yeah, I'm very low on health. But yeah, I think I will actually, because this boss is actually quite tough. So yeah, so basically, the final boss, Dark Matter, is fought in pretty much the same way as when we were facing the first phase against Nightmare after we got the Star Rod in Kirby's Adventure. The main difference is that, unlike with that, the annoyance of having to fall back down to, well, I'm guessing the surface of the moon is gone, thankfully. Yeah, we have unlimited flight, so we can easily damage this boss. Though the downside is it takes a lot longer to damage Dark Matter that way, seriously. So its attacks, it has that Dark Lightning there, which honestly does not clash well again with the background, like with the two DDD fights we just had. You attack by using the Y button, and apparently it sends off its offspring, and it's not very easy to dodge mine, but yeah. But yeah, dodging the moves, not easy. So yeah. So it does get harder after this phase. Yes, we have one more. I think we have a couple more phases. I don't know. I think it's about. No, I think it is one more phase with Dark Matter. As much with many of the Kirby bosses, final bosses, should I say. He does take an age to defeat, though. And after that, he looks like he's defeated there, but no, I think he regenerates there, either that or, yep, turns into a giant eyeball there. And yes, the target is the eyeball there, seriously. Hitting this boss is very hard because of that, seriously. And he sends out, I don't want to, maybe you'd better see now, not an orthodontist. I can't even think. Maybe you better get an eye test there, Dark Matter, seriously. If your eye's bleeding, you better see a doctor, or maybe go to a hospital, actually. Seriously. Don't attack Kirby with your crying blood, mate. Anyway, yeah, damaging him is honestly either hard or thing. The most annoying thing is how big the boss is, because yeah, you're kind of trying to dodge his attacks, and he floats at least around the right-hand side of the screen. So you're trying to dodge his attacks and everything. Mostly his smaller offspring again. So yeah. And you're having to match the thing. And yes, he does go forward again, spreading... I don't even know what that is. That red move. Rub it in blood. Seriously. Because that attack actually looks rather gruesome for a Kirby game. Seriously. I mean... the game up until, like, now, especially with King Dedede, has been mostly tame in terms of violence anyway. Unless you count the cannibalism with Kirby eating his enemies, but I don't. It doesn't chew them or anything. So yeah. Even weirder, this final boss. Yeah. You can actually hit him with the side, but I don't know, it doesn't damage him nearly as much as with Nightmare, seriously. And I do mean on the bit where you're attacking Nightmare on the bottom of the screen. When he moves off to the left, though, he's going to do what I can only describe as his paint splatter attack, seriously. Something out of Microsoft Paint. Only a lot better, Yeah, I don't think Microsoft Paint would do anything like this. But never mind, face the other way, and that's the other thing that was with this boss. Seriously, don't kick Kirby in the balls. Don't kick Kirby in the balls. Seriously, I've said that. He is very good at doing that move with his offspring, seriously. But never mind that. I know you cannot defeat them as far as I can tell. From my video alone, seriously. But, yeah. Seriously, the amount of times I've dying here, yeah, not great. If I were playing this on the SNES, if this came out in the UK, I don't think I'd be able to do this boss without seriously throwing my controller on the floor. Then his eye starts bleeding! Seriously! And yeah, now we have to face the eyeball itself. Do we continue from that fight there? I don't know. It looks like no, we don't. Yeah, we don't continue from that phase there, so yeah, that's going to be a pain in the ass. So I'm having to fight this bit with 1 health, and the eyeball floats around the arena, seriously. So it was actually 2 more phases against this boss. This actually does remind me a bit of Nightmare, because you actually have to attack him directly with the heart rod. But other than that, yeah. It moves a lot slower than the Star Rod really does the Heart Rod, but never mind. I can actually see the... I don't know if it's blood or not, but it certainly makes me think of blood, which, honestly... yeah, we're damaging a frigging eyeball here. This is one of the most gruesome things I've seen in a Kirby game, and then the eyeball starts sputtering out blood, I guess, and then explodes. Yep, so we have defeated dark matter, which means now Kirby floats through the sky and uses the heart rod to dispel what remains of dark matter, and I guess taste the rainbow. Yep, and then peace is restored once again to Dreamland, sorry, and a bunch of flowers as well. Yep. And that's that. Seriously. We even get to see Ado or Adeline actually painting there. Yes, apparently Ado was Adeline. We even see Wispy Woods. Ado actually chills with the thing, so this one's boss actually helps us, and will actually help us in the next game, which is, of course, Kirby 64. We get a nice crayon drawing of Dedede. So yeah, that was Kirby's Dream Land 3. Certainly quite a bit harder than the Kirby Superstar, and certainly can be tedious, but I did enjoy it actually, with having to get the heart stars and everything. It offers a bit of challenge to the game. So yeah, and apparently these drawings are do change in the extra version, which is or the extra thing, which is Boss Butch. Seriously, you get much less cartoony drawings and everything, but that being said, yeah. Would I have played it in 1997, knowing that last boss was so tough? Maybe, maybe not, if it did come out over here. As I say, it didn't, so... Well, that being said, the next Kirby game I am going to tackle is, of course, Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards, which I have now finished. So, yeah. And, after that, I'll probably finish with the Kirby games for now, unless the Game Boy games are released on on the Nintendo Switch. So until then, I will see you later. Goodbye!